Hello everybody and welcome to Watch Me Go Broke. Welcome today to a very exciting watch. The Cockpit Moon from Towson Watch Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. It is an American-made watch with a Swiss movement. First things first on my wrist today, it's the Seiko Pogue. So guys, if you like what I'm doing here on this channel, please like and subscribe. If you can find it in your heart to do so, it would very much help me out, and I appreciate it very much. So let's get into the watch. So the watch comes in this very nice wooden case, and it appears to be shellacked. It's very shiny. Looks good. Great presentation box. So let's open her up and get inside. All right, and there is the Cockpit Moon. This watch is quite complicated and quite interesting. Let me put this box aside here. Going over the specs, it's a 38 millimeter case, a thickness of 13.5 millimeters, lug to lug of 45 millimeters, and a lug width of 18 millimeters. So it is a small watch that has a ton of complications in it. And so let's go over some of the complications on this watch. You've got a Moonphase subdial down at the 6 o'clock position. You've got a triple calendar, which is the day of the week, the month, and the date. So triple calendar there. You've got a 24-hour time-keeping subdial at the 9 o'clock position, which also has the second hand on it. You have a chronograph, a 30-minute chronograph totalizer at the 12 o'clock position, and a 12-hour elapsed time chronograph at the bottom position. So this is cool, really cool. Now you're probably saying to yourself, how do I operate it? And I will show you. Now, I'm probably like you. When I first opened the box, I was like, I'm gonna break this instantly. I have no idea what's going on with it, but Towson Watch Company gives you Cockpit Moon instructions, which is cool. So I'm going to go over some of this stuff so you see all the instructions right there. So first of all, we'll just go over the basic ones here. So the chronograph, top pusher to start. This watch is powered by the Swiss 7751 movement, which is a 25 joule movement. It has a 48-hour power reserve. And yes, you are seeing that very smooth sweep chronograph hand. It beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour. So stopping the chronograph, simple push of the top button, and then to reset, you push the bottom button. All right, so it is just a push-pull crown, so you're only getting 50 meters of water resistance with this watch, but this is not something that you're going to want to dunk under the water. But first position is hand winding. The winding's pretty smooth, pretty responsive, no real issues there. Pulling it out to the, I'm gonna put it in the time setting position just to get out of the danger zone here. So setting the time, and I always, just another tip, always do the time setting going forward. Now you're gonna see this date and the day change. Okay, so at 11 o'clock, you already have the day of the week changing, and then at 12 o'clock, keep your eyes on that little crescent moon there. Boom, there it goes. A little before 12, and then the day of the week follows behind that. So I go ahead and I get out of the danger zone. I usually put my watches to about 7 o'clock in the morning, and then I push it out. So one pull out to the second position, and you are going to be able to change the moon phase by rolling forward. So I believe it's one rotation per day, so you're gonna have to look up what the moon is doing on that day and set it to what you want there. And backwards changes the date. So this is a quick set date as well. And watch the cool thing once you get up to 31 there at the top. If you can see, it's a little dark, but you'll notice the month actually changes. So now I have changed it to April. So not really a quick set month, but it is pretty fast. I mean, you can shoot around this pretty quickly, so no real problems there. So how, pray tell, Do you set the day of the week? Well, there's a little pusher on this, like at the 10 o'clock position here, that you're going to depress. And, you know, some guys use a pen. Don't do that. That's not a good idea. Don't use a pen. You're going to get ink all over everything. But you just use this little, got a spring bar tool here. And all you're going to do is just push it in and you will see that the day of the week changes. So there you go. So now you can operate this Moonphase watch. You know, very easy to use, very intuitive, and I think pretty darn interesting. And taking a look at the dial in a little more detail, you have applied indices, polished indices, all the way around from 1 to 11. You've got polished rings all around each of the subdials today. The Towson Watch Company or Towson Watch Company, Maryland, their shield logo, which I think looks really cool on the dial there. You've got automatic and Swiss movement there. So all this looks really, really good. And taking a look at the case back, displaying that beautiful 7751 movement, it is sharp looking. I think a display case back, which is sapphire, by the way, sapphire on the front and the back, was a good choice here. It's a beautiful looking movement. They've got a decorated rotor, Towson Watch Company, and then their shield there. You've got Towson Watch Company around the screw down case back. 5 ATM, that's 50 meters. This is number 46, and they only make 100 of these. So I believe it's 100 per style, but there is only 100 of these in existence. So yeah, pretty cool. And the strap here is ostrich today. It is very comfortable. It takes no breaking in. It is comfortable right out of the gate. You've got Towson/MD, and then their shield there, and then you've got some German writing, because I believe this strap was, yes, made in Germany. It is 18 millimeters. And taking a look at the buckle, nothing to write home about there, just your standard buckle, but you know, the star of the show isn't the buckle. But I really like this strap in this beautiful green color. There's several colors that you can choose from on their website. Not only can you choose what strap you want, you can also choose what handset you want and what dial color you also want. So it sounds to me like they maybe make these to order, which is really, really interesting. So you know you're getting a unique piece for sure. So Towson's goal with this watch was kind of to make a unisex watch where men could wear it, women could wear it. Here it is out on my 7.5-inch wrist. It is small for me. I do like small watches, so this is certainly something I would wear without a hesitation at all. But it's also going to be, you know, able to fit a small wrist, a woman's wrist, and I think, you know, I think it would look great. So what do I like about this watch? Well, I have not seen such a small package be able to accomplish so many things. That's what she said. No, but seriously, this is everything that you would need in a watch, really. I mean, you've got, you know, elapsed time. You can do that. You know the month, the day of the week, the date. You can do 24-hour time here at this 9 o'clock position. And Moonphase, which is really neat. I don't really know when I would use that, but it's certainly nice to have it. And of course, I think the dial is beautiful, and the case back displaying the movement with the decorated rotor is really, really wonderful. This really is a wonderful piece. And full disclosure, this was sent to me by Towson Watch Company for review. I don't receive any compensation at all for this, just the honor of being able to enjoy this particular timepiece. It is on loan. I do have to return it, but just a joy to be able to take a look at this wonderful, wonderful watch. So what do I not like about this watch? Well, in certain lights, the dial is a little hard to read with the handset that is currently on this watch. But again, you can change that on their website to make it more legible. I think they have several dial colors, a white dial. I think there might be a salmon I think so. Definitely look through the options if you're interested in picking this one up. And if you are interested in picking this one up, I will leave a link to the Towson Watch Company's website in the description of the video. But really, that's all the criticism that I really have about this watch. I think it's just a wonderful piece. I love supporting American companies, so I was very glad that they contacted me to do this. And I hope that you guys will check them out. They also have a variety of other watches on their site that are really cool and really complicated and really just kind of a watch collector's watches for sure. So that's all I have today, guys. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you like this content today, and I will see you next time.